I got my toast strudels and I got my orange juice. So if you see me taking bites in between this whole situation, just know because I feel comfortable because I'm in the kitchen with it. Anyway, yeah, that's the fridge. Just mind your business. Anyway, what the snitzels going on here? What up, my little snitzels? Is E.T. the kid, the one, the only. Yes, I'm in a robe. You just going to have to see me in a robe and deal with it. Anyway, am I the a-hole for not taking my youngest children on their weekend because my oldest daughter had a baby? What? This is messy. I, 40 male, and also this is by vegetable_pie_2168. Okay, this is messy. I, 40 male, have been married to my wife, Cindy, off and on. How you married somebody off and on, sir? It's either you're married or you're not. We had a child together who is now 17. We have a rocky part in our relationship, in our marriage, and we split for a few years when I met a woman, Stacy. We went together for a while, having twins together, age 12. Stacy and I split up because she ended up being unfaithful. 2 years later, I have reconciled with Cindy. We got the twins every weekend due to our work schedule. This past weekend, my oldest daughter went into early labor. It was also my weekend with the twins. I told Stacy on the way to the hospital that I would not be able to have them this weekend due to this. I put my phone on silent and went away due to a lot going on. When I returned to my phone, I had a bunch of texts from Stacey saying how I needed to go home and be with my twins and how Cindy could handle this situation. I told her absolutely not, that I wasn't gonna miss the birth of my grandchild. She then responded angrily saying how I picked my oldest daughter over my youngest and how wrong that was since they only see me for the weekends anyway. I tried texting and calling multiple times through the weekend, getting no response. Am I the a-hole? You're not. She has a problem. She wants to, and I think, sir, in all honesty, because she's unfaithful, she's trying to find any way to get back at you. I'm pretty sure them kids would have understood because they're 12. 12, they're old enough to understand. You're not the a-hole because you are going to experience your first grandchild, and plus your daughter went to early labor, and that's a scary thing. And the fact that she's still like a kid, even though okay, let me say it like this, because some people are like, oh, 17 is not a kid. 17 is a kid. Even though in some states it's legal, 17, you're not even 18. You're a kid. I'm sorry. Your brain ain't even fully developed, baby. Your brain fully develops at 25. You still have 17 in your thing. You're a child. You're a kid, bro. So for him to, as a parent, have to witness his daughter going to early labor, that's scary. Because he's like, oh my God, anything could happen. And I know he's thinking about any other possibilities and he has to be there for his baby. Sir, you're not an a-hole. I don't even got to read these comments, which I am. You're not an a-hole at all. You were there for your child when she needed you most, and she's going to remember that for the rest of her life. You're fine. Cindy just wants to prove okay, some of these people up in this comments tripping. Okay, Delirious Male 640 said, you're the a-hole. This is your responsibility to figure out. It was your weekend. You think he arranged for his child to have labor on this day? Are you stupid? I'm sorry. Making your ex rearrange her schedule because you decided not to go get the kids is absolutely unacceptable. Your weekend means you need to arrange it to childcare if needed. Do better. Coco Sneeze said, instead he put his phone on silent out whining why he can't get the same treatment back. Are both of y'all dumb? You think he arranged for his child to legit? Thank you. This is... Someone responded, Prentice Fools, I agree, said, oh, come the F on. It's a real emergency. A 17-year-old child went into labor and he did what a good man does. The twin will get over not seeing their dad for one weekend for a truly real medical emergency. The kids are also 12, not 2. Thank you. That the ex will rearrange her whole weekend. He also tried to contact her after the emergency was over and she was being petty. That's not putting her kids first. That's being childish. Thank you. Because this makes no sense. He's not the a-hole. Look. The moment, this is what y'all need to stop thinking, that the moment someone does not take care of the kids, whatever, look, he was taking care of the kids by taking care of his first child. They still had their mother. And after the whole situation was over, he still tried to contact her to get the kids after the weekend. He actually did what a good dad would do. So you mean to tell me a lot of y'all would still waste your time while your 17-year-old child watered them, bro, going through labor? And what if she would have had a hemorrhage and she's bleeding? Would you finna waste time trying to go all the way down to get those 12-year-olds while your oldest daughter is bleeding out? Are you serious? Child, don't make me mad. 19 Manda Panda 91 said, not the a-hole. All these fools saying you're the a-hole and she would have been fine without you. Obviously, I've never been a support person to someone giving birth. Adding in your 17-year-old child went into early labor on top of that makes it emergency. Could you have arranged a child care for your twins? Yes. But you were all panicked in the situation because early labor could be a life or death for both the baby and the mom, so I get it. But your ex could have been way more understanding considering she's been through childbirth. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. It's the way that a lot of these people in these comments don't have empathy at all. My thing is, I would put my phone on silent too if it's the craziest thing. And Moon Soil, this is the last one, said, Stacey's plan OP's oldest child having an early labor. Whatever Stacey has planned, OP's oldest child having our early labor. Stacey might have whatever plans for the weekend. Oh no, OP's oldest child had an early labor though. That is not equal. If Stacey can't understand how important the birth of your first grandchild is, did Stacey not even care for your oldest child? She had an early labor. Not the a-hole. Stacey should be more understanding. Easy for all these people to say that you're an a-hole because you were the one who had to go through the stress or the worry that your eldest daughter can have a healthy delivery. If OP chose the twins, the title of this post would have been, am I the a-hole that I abandoned my eldest daughter for the birth of my first grandchild? Thank you. The amount of times that people up in here are saying, oh, you're the a-hole and stuff like that, you have no empathy. And also you have never, ever, 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 ever had to deal with children. Oh, and someone asked this question, OP responded. Info, why couldn't you only see your twins on the weekends? Do you and Stacey typically cover for one another when unavailable? Have you warned Stacey that you liked her to take the twins when your oldest was delivering the grandchild? Is there a reason you didn't take your twins and arrange childcare? He said, OP said, 1, I worked 12-hour shifts Monday through Friday. I never missed a weekend before this, but I had covered for Stacey when she's been called in. I haven't warned Stacey about anything because this is early unexpected labor. I didn't get the chance to call because we were on the way to the hospital. Thank you. Thank you. All these people that are saying he's the a-hole, he's not. He was a worried dad, and anyone would silence their phone if it's too much going on. You're already processing your first child giving birth, and you're also processing the angry mob that is like your ex-wife and stuff. You have to process so many things. I would put my phone on silent too because I'm over here trying to make sure my first child is okay, and she's a 17-year-old kid. Anything could go wrong with that. Her body ain't even fully developed. What are y'all sitting here talking about? Oh my God. Oh my Lanta. This is ridiculous. Y'all comment down how y'all feel. I feel like he's not the a-hole at all, and he will never be because he was being a parent. Ugh. But other than that, that's utterly ridiculous. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Like, comment, subscribe. What the sisters going on here, because these folks crazy out here.